Hello everyone, welcome back to this video. So in this video we are going to discuss the last topics of the chapter 2. So we already discussed about sedimentation, decantation, loading and filtration. Now we are going to discuss the remaining methods of separation, centrifugation, evaporation, crystallization, distillation and separating funnel methods. Let us discuss centrifugation. So it is done by the machine called a centrifuge. So in this centrifuge, the suspended particles in the liquid gets rotated at high speed so that the particles that dissolved or mixed in that liquid get separated that deposit at the bottom of the test tube. So like that in washing machine in carousels the centrifugation principle has been used. So centrifugation method is used to separate or settle down the insoluble suspended particles in a liquid. Next, evaporation. So, evaporation means we all know the conversion of liquid into vapor. So, this method is used for separating solid liquid mixtures. So, in a liquid, which dissolved salt or dissolved sugar can be separated. So, the process of evaporation is used on large scale to obtain common salt from the seawater because the salt is a non-volatile and water is a volatile substance, so it gets easily evaporated and salt remains in the bottom. So there is an activity. So materials are salt solution, evaporating basin, and Bunsen burner. So just to heat the solution in that basin. After heating the solution, we get common salt left behind in that basin because the water gets evaporated. So this is the method for we have used for common salt. Next to crystallization. So crystallization the process involves cooling a hot concentrated solution to obtain crystal. So the crystal is pure substance. The crystal what we obtained is called a pure sample of that particular substance. So the process of crystallization is helpful to get pure solid substance. So in this process, the impure solid substance dissolved minimum in water to form a solution. So after that, the solution is filtered to remove that insoluble impurities. Again, we are heating that clear solution till the solution gets concentrated. So after that, we are allowing to cool slowly. Then we get the pure crystals of that particular solution. So the impurities remain in the solution. The crystal what we obtained is called a pure form. So like that we get pure sugar, pure salt. So these are all obtained by the crystallization process. Next distillation. So this distillation involves two main processes, evaporation and condensation. So it is the process of heating water to form water vapor and again cooling to get that hot water into liquid. So this is the setup of the distillation. So the water what we obtain, the sample what we get after distillation is called a distillate. So when we are placing a homogeneous mixture in the distillation flask, it gets heated. Being volatile, the liquid it gets evaporated. So it passes through the condenser. In condenser, it gets cooled. So it cooled again. It settled down in the distillate. It again it settled down as a distillate in another beaker because it evaporated. In distillation flask, the non-volatile substance remain in there itself. So it is used to obtain distilled water in laboratories. So the distilled water what we obtain from this process is used in laboratories, car cooling or battery cooling as well as in various industries. Next is separating funnel. So separating funnel is used to separate liquid mixture. So the two immiscible or two or more immiscible liquids has been taken in that separating funnel. So it can be separated by their densities. So the two immiscible liquids are placed in a separating funnel and allowed to stand for some time. After that, we get two layers of that. So the heavier liquid or denser liquid forms lower layer as well as the lighter liquid forms the upper layer. So we can easily separate by using the stopcock. So if you open the stopcock, the lower liquid comes down and the remaining will set already in the separating funnel. So this is the original setup of separating funnel. Thank you students. I hope you all understood the lesson chapter 2. See you in the next chapter. Thank you.